my name is Wong Siew Ngan. This paper is written by me and Dr. Lee Ji-san and Lee Si-ling from University, Malaysia, in Sabah. Yeah, the title is From Silence to Sound, Engaging Refugee Children in Emotional and Environmental Expression through Extended Viola Techniques in Vocalizing Hermit Crab. What is extended viola techniques is like in normal technique we have, like, let's say normal. Okay, that's normal technique, and extended are like this kind of sound. So I just want to briefly explain this before I go on. Next is that introduction. Yeah, we had our Viola Sound Safari 1.0. It was a success, and the program was to mimic. It's like mimicking animal sound on the viola. So that's why we have decided to actually move on to Viola Sound Safari 2.0 with team sound instead of individual sound, and more variety of soundscapes. So this is to encourage narrative through extended viola techniques and explore storytelling and environmental themes to the refugee children. And this round, we use the pollution's impact on coastal ecosystem for this research. And inspired by Granov, his viola spaces and study on the expressive viola techniques that demonstrate how timbre, textures, and dynamic evokes emotions and tell stories. We use this to actually try to see if the children can actually express themselves, their complex emotions using these gamification features using viola. So this is an interactive approach whereby the participants actually engage in musical games that featuring 4 hermit crabs seeking for homes. Yeah, so we use different soundscape to connect emotions, actions, and environmental. Hello, can you hear me? Environmental awareness. Can you hear me? Hello. Anyway, let me combine on it. This actually combines music, storytelling, and sustainability advocacy. And actually, it also aligns with the theory on music and a tool as a tool to play, learning, and artistic social growth. So with all the research gaps and so on, these are my research questions. Questions number 1, how do microtonal variations and timbre manipulations facilitated through extended viola techniques enable emotional mapping of the vocalization hermit crab's narrative among non-viola playing refugee children? Number 2, in what ways does the use of group-based extended viola techniques in vocalizing hermit crabs support socializations and therapeutic benefits among refugee children, especially fostering environmental awareness and shared emotional engagement? These are the research objectives. Number 1, to analyze how microtonal variations and timbral manipulations produced through group-based extended viola techniques are strategically employed to elicit specific emotional responses in non-viola playing refugee children as they engage with the vocalizing hermit crab's narrative, thereby enhancing their emotional mapping and storytelling. Of course, research objective number 2 is to investigate how it works. Okay. Now, the methodology. Actually, this is an interactive session that guided refugee children on a journey of sonic creations and ecological storytelling using the viola. And then this is a qualitative research, and I use observation, focus group interview, video recordings for my data collections. And we have 12 refugees children aged from 8 to 15. And of course, me, the researcher, is the observer. And I use grounded constructivist and gamification theories for this. And these are actually the activities of the vocalizing hermit crab. I always say, why hermit crabs? Actually, the hermit crabs are the refugee children, they live in very confined space, and they moved in from their homeland, yeah, to a transfer country, and while waiting to be transferred to the host country. So they are like the little hermit crabs, and they need new shell all the time. And living in confined space and no education, no medical aid, and so on. They are like living in a very polluted ecosystem in any country that they go to. If the country is not a 1951 refugee convention signatory country. So of course, vocalizing hermit crabs activities include ice breaking, introduction to the viola. They watch a slideshow of the story that they need to produce with the viola sound. And then of course, and then they start their experimental thing on the viola. And then they have a group presentation and a semi-structures. Focus group interview is carried out to tell the researcher about how they feel and and so on. So this is the slide that the children actually get to watch. It's about 4 hermit crabs telling each other, "Oh, I found this. This is my home. This is my shell." Wow! And actually, it's a very sad environment, because we see that these hermit crabs actually, lives in very, very bad condition. And of course, during the time when I did this research with the children actually are so sympathetic towards these hermit crabs, and the ecological awareness has been, cultivated. Yeah. Then they realize that, hey, the hermit crab lives like this nowadays, in a dirty seashore. So this is the storyline in short. And so this is how the children actually explore, using a smaller viola. And of course, these are the findings. The findings are like integrating microtonal variations and temporal adjustments. So of course, positive findings of enhancing emotional expression, because this enable refugee children to express the emotional tide to the narrative, and a lot of creative soundscape has been created. The participants use the viola unique features to craft soundscape, communicating loss, joy, and transformation. Of course, there are also collaborative dimensions, and one of the very interesting findings is that the multi-sonic timbre, because this aligned with their emotion, the complex emotion. They're so traumatized, running from the country, loss of home, loss of homeland, family members, and so on. This is like, it enhanced that kind of emotional understanding, which was actually very amazing to me. And then we also have impact on the participants. So this brought in the ability to express emotions despite language barrier, because these children are mainly from Myanmar, Qing type, Risu type, and Burmese. So it also fostered environmental awareness and personal growth to these children. This uncovered innovative sonic possibility with the viola. This is the very transformative potential as well for the children. This demonstrated the potential power of music as a medium for communication, healing, and connection, particularly for refugee children. The finding two categorized as socialization and therapeutic benefits. So socialization through collaboration. The game-based group-based extended viola techniques promotes teamwork. They work together to create the sound of the hermit crab saying, "Oh, what a great day," or "What a great scouting day," or something like that. They use the viola to actually to express themselves, so they don't need words. So they are so free to express themselves in this case. So activities include sound exploration, role sharing, and building shared soundscapes. Were happening all the time, foster a sense of community and belonging, breaking down social barriers. So therapeutic impact, it creates a safe zone for them to express themselves. And they found their voice. They found a voice to tell people about their complex emotions through all these multi-sonic timbres creation by themselves. So this process actually allowed children to explore and express very, very complex feeling beyond words. Environmental awareness, of course, they were looking at the photos and they were like, oh, this is so bad. So for the hermit crab, they are so sympathetic to it. Okay, and then next come the creative and emotional expression, because they are not using words, so they can do anything because they are non-viola players. They just explore anything they can tap without destroying the instrument. Oh, by the way, let me tell you one thing. During this experiment, the children actually destroyed one viola bowl, which was amazing. I mean, they were too much into it. So anyway, so this actually allowed them to find their voice. The positive outcomes are like enhanced musical creativities and social bond. And this contribute to emotional well-being, empowerment, and community building as well. So these are the conclusions that are the points that I have over here, as I mentioned just now, the findings. And I would like to summarize this with 3 words and a short phrase, which are empowering through sound. Vocalization Hermit Crab represents a powerful tool for empowering refugee children through extended viola techniques. The project utilizes the viola's expressive capabilities, and gamification principles to create an immersive learning experience and also exploration that foster confidence, creativity, and personal growth. That's all that I would like to say. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, or you can email me as well. Thank you so much. Have a great day.